Welcome back to the Awesome Agents podcast. I'm Alex Rivera here with Maya Chen. And today we're talking about Google betting $75 million on Hollywood.
On A24 specifically, the indie studio behind Everything Everywhere All at Once and Midsummer. Not the obvious partner for a tech company.
Right. And my first reaction was, wait, A24? So what's Google actually trying to do here?
This isn't a normal investment. Google isn't buying a board seat or getting access to A24's content library. It's a research partnership.
A research partnership for $75 million. That's a lot of money to not own anything.
What they're buying is access to a real production environment. DeepMind researchers will work with A24's filmmakers to build tools that fit how movies actually get made.
And the first project is AI storyboards, right? The rough planning sketches directors use before filming starts.
Exactly. Storyboarding is pre-production. No performers involved, no union contracts triggered. Scott Belsky at A24 Labs said the tools won't look like prompted generation AI.
That framing matters a lot right now. SAG-AFTRA just ratified a new 4-year deal in June with some strict AI protections. What does it actually say?
91.4% member approval. Studios now need a business reason to even scan a performer. Synthetic actors can only be used where they add real value over a live person.
And storyboards don't involve any performers at all.
Completely outside the jurisdiction, which is either smart positioning or very cautious, depending on how you look at it.
So Google found the one place in Hollywood where no labor dispute is waiting to happen.
For now, and this is the part I keep coming back to, the deal is explicitly non-exclusive.
What does that mean in practice?
A24 can work with other AI companies, which is fine, but DeepMind can also take what they learn and use it anywhere, in Gemini, in VO, in future filmmaking tools.
So A24 is basically teaching Google how movies actually get made without handing over any content.
That's one way to read it. Demis Hassabis said breakthroughs happen when you get technology into the best minds in the field, but the research outputs belong to Google.
Let's compare this to Netflix, because that's a very different bet.
Completely different. Netflix paid up to $600 million to buy Ben Affleck's company Interpositive outright. 16-person team absorbed into Netflix.
That's 8 times what Google paid, and Netflix owns it.
And the technology is different too. Interpositive builds custom models trained on a production's own footage. You can remove stunt wires, relight shots, recover missed frames.
So it's not generative AI drawing from the internet. It's a model that knows the visual language of your specific project.
Right, and Netflix decided they wanted that capability inside the company. Google structured this as a light touch research partnership instead.
And then there's Disney, which is doing something different again.
Disney's billion-dollar deal with OpenAI includes content licensing. Marvel characters, Star Wars characters, available in Sora. That's a very different structure.
Because you're putting IP into the model, A24 refused that completely. Google gets nothing from A24's library.
So you've got three philosophies. Netflix owns the capability outright, Disney trades IP access for scale, Google learns from prestige without fully committing.
And A24 gets $75 million plus early access to research tools while keeping creative control and the right to work with anyone else.
On paper, it's a good deal for A24. Whether it's a good deal for filmmakers broadly depends on where the research actually ends up.
The thing I keep wondering is, does the artist-first framing actually change the output? A24's identity is built on taking risks nobody else will.
That's the honest question, and nobody knows yet. The Google blog post said goals and milestones will evolve over time, which is flexible, but it's not a commitment.
So what's your test? How would you know in a year whether this actually meant something?
I'd watch where the storyboard research ends up. If DeepMind folds what they learn into Gemini's video tools right after the partnership ends, that tells you something.
And if A24 films show a kind of AI-assisted pre-production that looks different from anything else, that's the other answer.
Exactly. The deal is structured so both parties win either way. The creative community only wins if the tools stay close to A24's specific creative risks.
Google and A24, $75 million, AI storyboards, and a lot of open questions. Full article in the show notes with a breakdown of all 4 major studio AI deals.
There's a comparison table in there too. Really useful for seeing how each studio is positioning itself.
Thanks for listening to the Awesome Agents podcast. Catch you next time.